Most suffering does not come from what actually happens to us. It comes from what we imagine might happen. The mind projects future pain, replays past moments, and creates stories that feel real even when nothing is happening at all. Long before an event arrives, we begin to suffer as if it already has. We imagine conversations before they occur. We anticipate rejection before it happens. We replay mistakes long after they are finished. In doing so, we experience the same fear, anxiety, and tension as if the event were real. The body reacts, the breath shortens, and the mind tightens, all without any present danger. The Stoics observed that the mind often becomes its own worst enemy. They taught that events themselves are neutral. It is our judgment of them that creates distress. Two people can face the same situation, yet one remains calm, while the other suffers deeply. The difference is not the event, but the meaning assigned to it. Imagination is a powerful tool, but undisciplined, it becomes a source of unnecessary pain. When we allow the mind to wander unchecked, it fills the silence with fear. We imagine worst-case outcomes and treat them as inevitable truths. In reality, most of what we fear never occurs, and what does occur is rarely as unbearable as we predicted. The Stoics practiced returning to the present moment. They understood that the present is the only place where life actually happens. When attention stays here, suffering decreases. Pain may still exist, but it is no longer multiplied by anticipation or regret. One moment of discomfort does not need to become a lifetime of anxiety. This does not mean ignoring problems or pretending challenges do not exist. It means refusing to suffer twice, once in imagination and once in reality. Preparation is useful, obsession is not. There is a difference between thoughtful planning and anxious rumination, and learning to recognize it brings immediate relief. When the mind begins to race ahead, ask yourself a simple question: is this happening right now? If the answer is no, then the suffering is self-created. Bring attention back to what is actually in front of you: the breath, the body, the task at hand. Reality is often far quieter than the stories we tell ourselves. Over time, this practice weakens the mind's habit of exaggeration. Fear loses its grip when it is no longer fed by imagination. You begin to trust yourself more, not because life becomes predictable, but because you learn that you can meet reality when it arrives. Peace does not come from controlling the future. It comes from releasing the need to live there. Most suffering exists only in thought, not in fact. When you stop believing every story the mind tells, life becomes lighter. You suffer more in imagination than you ever do in reality. Remember this and return to what is real.